Who would have guessed that the masculinizing hormone would do this to somebody who looks feminine to begin with? It would have never crossed my mind. All right, guys. I have a confession. Now, this may shock many of you, but, you know, I've decided to come forward with something that I've been hiding for a long time now. So I need you guys to prepare yourselves. This is going to be very shocking to many of you. But no, I'm not a sissy. Stop. It's not that bad. I am bald. I'm bald. Or the more appropriate terminology, I guess, would be balding, right? I'm balding. So I have what is known as male pattern baldness, right? Now, this is an unfortunate side effect of a condition that I have had since birth. And this condition is known as being male. As a male, when I hit puberty, my endocrine system decided it was going to flood my body with this fun little thing called testosterone, right? And the thing about this is testosterone is a gruesome and vicious poison, and it is known for enlarging muscles and making you bald and giving you facial hair and doing other such things, thickening body hair and such, right? Very gruesome stuff, very bad. And I've seen, very strangely, some people choose to freely inject this into their bodies, this poison, right? I cannot for the life of me understand why. Now, one of the people who decided to do that is this guy on twitter.com. His name is KC Miller, and he is a trans man. He decided he was going to go on testosterone therapy to make him look more masculine, right? He says, just for perspective, this is what almost 5 years of hormone therapy does to a teenage girl. Remember, I'm 21. Let's take a look at what KC has to say.
Hey y'all, so I got out of my haircut because my hair was driving me nuts, and I shaved it because I'm tired of watching my hair thin out, and it's less distressing if I shave it. So when I talk about being too far gone, I don't really know what else to call it. This is what I mean. This is how deep my voice is. It's gotten deeper over time, and it's settled. This is what I mean by hair loss.
Wow.
And it just keeps getting worse. It keeps...
Shocking stuff, I know. If you're disturbed so far, I should have given a content warning. I would suggest you turn off your feed now. I know that this can be very jarring to many people, right?
Thinning, it keeps receding backwards. You know, and I'm not exactly sure that's coming back. Those are the main things when I talk about being androgenized to a point of no return. I really don't see those being fixable. So that's when I talk about, you know, just kind of staying how I am, regardless of how I feel. That's why, just because I don't...
Oh, good. So, you know, many... well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Personally being able to come back from what's happened so far. So I hope that's a little explanatory. Just to kind of give a little bit more of a, like, kind of let me reword that, just to kind of, you know, talk about, like, give more awareness to the situation, kind of, so you can see where I'm at. Words are not working well with me right now. I'm just gonna cut this off. There you go. You know, this is what happens when you give a woman testosterone. This for 5 years. This is what happens, essentially.
Amazing.
So, you know, that's
incredible.
Stay safe.
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that the masculinizing hormone would do this to somebody who looks feminine to begin with? It would have never crossed my mind. Adric wanted me to point out that yes, the testosterone poisoning was in fact a joke. /J, not /SRS. Garfield, are you /J or /SRS? It's /J. So Casey here did not heed the instructions of, or rather the warnings of his physicians, apparently, because as many trans people will know, unlike what many would have you believe, right? Your doctors do not just give out hormones willy-nilly. I know that that's shocking. I know that a lot of people think that that's kind of how it works. Well, it's unfortunate news for some, but honestly, it's probably for the best that this is not how it works. You know, we did this already once in another segment, but this is not how it works. Okay? You do not just get to roll up to the McDonald's and get your testosterone / estrogen. Okay? They do not just hand it out to children like this. I know, right? It's crazy. You would think with all of the rhetoric that they have going around that this is just how it works. You get it in your little McDonald's goodie bag. Oh, that's the toy that you get in your Happy Meal. Estrogenizing or testosteronizing hormone. There you go, kids. Grimace is on the bottle as well. We even dyed it purple, right? For the kiddies. It'll leave a fun little temporary tattoo when you inject it. Right? No, that's not how that works. Actually, as a matter of fact, you have to go through extensive appointments and you have to be recommended testosterone and estrogen by many physicians. So yeah, grape flavored HRT. What flavor testosterone did you guys get? What flavor HRT? Best part is I didn't even know what the problem I had was. Testosterone poisoning is how I refer to first puberty. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're a trans woman and you're like, either you don't know it yet or you're forced to go through puberty, then yeah, that can kind of sort of be referred to as testosterone poisoning. Took me over a year to get testosterone. I was about 26 to 27. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like they warn you over and over and over that this is the shit that can happen, right? In fact, I was digging around. It didn't take long, just a Google search away. What did I Google search, you ask? All I said was testosterone HRT for trans men. Let's take a look at masculinizing hormone therapy from Mayo Clinic. It is on the front page of Google, my friends. The Mayo Clinic, if you don't know, is a very well established, it's a reputable source, okay? So, masculinizing hormone therapy is used to induce the physical changes in your body caused by male hormones during puberty, secondary sex characteristics, to promote the matching of your gender identity and body gender congruence. If masculinizing hormone therapy is started before the changes of female puberty begins, female secondary sex characteristics such as the development of breasts can be avoided. Masculinizing hormone therapy is also known as gender-affirming hormone therapy. During masculinizing hormone therapy, you will be given the male hormone testosterone, which suppresses your menstrual cycles and decreases the production of estrogen from your ovaries. Changes caused by these medications can be temporary or permanent. Masculinizing hormone therapy can be done alone or in combination with masculinizing surgery. Masculinizing hormone therapy isn't for all transgender men, however, especially those who don't want to be bald, or who at least are not willing to roll that dice. Masculinizing hormone therapy can affect your fertility and sexual function and cause other health problems. Your doctor can help you weigh the risks and benefits. Why it's done. Masculinizing hormone therapy is used to alter your hormone levels to match your gender identity. Typically, people who seek masculinizing hormone therapy experience discomfort or distress because their gender identity differs from their sex assigned at birth or from their sex-related physical characteristics known as gender dysphoria. To avoid excess risk, the goal is to maintain hormone levels in the reference range for the target gender. Masculinizing hormone therapy can make gender dysphoria less severe, reduce psychological and emotional distress, improve psychological and social functioning, improve sexual satisfaction, improve quality of life. Let's get down to the risks. Talk to your doctor about the changes in your body and any concerns you might have. Complications of masculinizing hormone therapy include producing too many red blood cells, also known as polycythemia, weight gain, acne, developing male pattern baldness. Isn't that interesting? Sleep apnea, developing abnormal level of cholesterol, high blood pressure. You get the idea, right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's right there, black and white, right? It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Just saying. So yeah, I mean, what were you expecting, my guy? He doesn't even look bad. He just looks like an average dude, right? He looks good. Like, I don't think I said it during the segment. I said it earlier. There's so many trans men who would kill to look like this. Like, this is a successful transition. This is amazing, right? It looks like, yeah, it's just a dude. And he's like sitting here like, guys, look at what testosterone did to me. I was but a young woman, and look at me now. Now I'm a man. Now I can't believe that it did the thing that they told me it was going to do. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Oh no. Oh woe is me. Oh wubba double wub. What am I gonna do? Right? Yeah. So crazy stuff. I know. He looks fine. People are making fun of him for being ugly, but like, he just looks like an average dude, right? Real talk. He just looks like an average fucking dude. I'm not really on board with people like saying, I'm sorry you turned out ugly. But to that point, yeah, I'm sorry. You're not going to transition into Giga Chad by default. Okay. It's just not going to happen. But most people don't look like Giga Chad. Okay. I'm sorry. Most people don't get to be sexy. It's just a rare thing that happens to some of us. Okay. And then those people end up being bald because we would be too powerful if we had hair. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, he didn't heed the warnings, and now he's mad. He molded. Yes, he molded. It says, sweetie, either detransition or get on minoxidil or finasteride or microneedling or wear a cap like other bald men. But don't sit here and pretending like you didn't know testosterone would make you look and sound like a man. That's on you, not on hormone provision. Very true, very real, very true, very real. So you're mad that testosterone does the exact same thing it does in cis men, and you're acting like you were surprised about this. I mean, it did that to me, you know? I didn't get a choice in the matter. I just was assigned testosterone to, you know, take effect on me from birth. I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm fine. I wish I weren't bald. Real talk. Like, I wish I had hair, guys. I know this comes as a shock, but like, you know, I'm not compensating, but like I'm making do with what I got, you know, like I shave it off because this looks like shit and I look like it ages me and I don't like how much it ages me. But, you know, I don't think I look too bad bald. I make it work, you know, and I work out. You know, you work with your assets, right? You work with what you got. You know, shit happens. We don't always get what we want. But apparently, if you don't look like, you know, a Ryan Seacrest or whatever the fuck, like, that you want to look like, then it was a failure, I guess. You know? Same thing goes for trans women, frankly. I'm sorry. Like, you're not going to turn into Giga Stacy if you're a trans woman. By default. You certainly can. But it's not a sure thing. It's not a surefire thing. You know, you'll look like a woman, and that's about the most that you can be guaranteed. You know, we work with what we got. Some of the hottest guys I know are bald. Now that I think about it, I mean, think about it, right? Like, The Rock is bald. Who's the guy that The Rock plays in that one action movie? What's his name? Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's bald. Handsome dude. The Tide guy, is it Tide? No, it's some kind of laundry detergent. What's his name? Mr. Clean, right? Mr. Clean. See? He's pretty hot. Well, I'm not there. See? Uncle Phil, yeah. Patrick Stewart. I mean, yeah, look. Shit, dude. He's hot as fuck. He don't even got facial hair. You know, even in his old age. Like, he's not... I wouldn't call him hot in his old age, but he's certainly not unattractive, right? He's but it's a very aesthetically pleasing look. So once again, you work with what you got, you know? You guys get the idea. I don't know. Like, as a baldy myself, I just don't see the issue. You know, you transition, you win some, you lose some. Like I said, you know, all things considered, you're not a bad looking dude, man. You're not a bad looking dude. You know, you're not. I mean, many women would find him attractive, like many straight women, I should say, and many gay men as well. You know, many people, I should say. I just don't see the issue. Being bald brings you one step closer to looking like Kratos. That is true. That's very true. And Saitama and Nappa from Dragon Ball Z, although he's like less known. The guy that played Xerxes in 300. Yeah, that guy was super attractive. Hell yeah, dude. Look at the drip you could be rocking. Look at this. You can't do this if you got hair. I'm just saying. I should get some head jewelry like that. That'd be sick. I fucking love Nappa. He didn't last very long. He has a good base to work with. That's what I'm saying, man. There ain't nothing wrong with this. Let's move on to some of just like a little bit of his text posts after the. No, this is before he made this post. This is before he made. So he made this post yesterday in the morning. This is just before he posted that. So he says, so I think I've determined part of what I'd like to share on here, and that's what life looks like if one decides not to socially/medically detransition. Nothing's set in stone, of course, but at least for the moment, I don't see detransition being realistic. Again, I feel ambivalent about my body right now, albeit body dysmorphia/negative androgenic effects suck, and I don't see any benefit to attempting to live as a woman at this point. I know what you're thinking. I'm 21, I have my whole life ahead of me, etc., etc. But I think things are too far gone to switch back. It's less about how I feel and more about how others feel. I am not about to subject women to the same discomfort trans women are subjecting them to. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, no. Those meanie trans women, they're being mean to real women, right? To the real women, those trans women thinking they can use the same bathrooms as real women. Excuse you. That's great. It continues. I know how it feels to be uncomfortable, to have my space breached by a man, to feel violated. I will not consciously do anything to cause this kind of harm. Oh, how good of him. What a good boy. What a good lad he is. This is really weird shit to say. Let me just tell you something, okay? I've been a dude all my life. You know, I was born a dude. I am still a dude. I will die a dude, more than likely. And I don't think things like this. I don't say things like this. I understand that I have an enormous amount of privilege in this world. I don't have to worry about people looking at me weird and maybe trying to feel me up or whatever, because I'm not a woman, right? But here's the thing. I don't also sit here and like hand wring and think about like, I'm not constantly in a state of trying to like make women less uncomfortable around me, if that makes sense. Like I just kind of vibe. I don't know. It seems kind of pro-clutchy to me, right? Like this is very clearly pandering to TERFs. Am I wrong? This is just TERF pandering. It's grifting. I have to wonder how long it is until he gets a Tucker Carlson segment. What do you guys think? I give it a month. Give it about a month. He'll be on Tucker Carlson, looking at the screen like this. Like, now you used to be an attractive young woman. What happened to you? What doctor could have done this to you? And then he'll be like, well, you see, they told me that I might go bald, and and then I did. And then Tucker's like, well, I'm so sorry that they are literally doing child molestation in these trans clinics. Oh my goodness. More at 11. Like, we'll talk more at 11 about how female teachers can't actually sexually assault their students, right? So, yeah, give it 3 days. Yeah, I gotta give it a little longer than that. Tuck would try to pivot like that. Yeah, of course. Oh, it's very turfy. I'm telling you, he's just trying to pull the whole Buck Angel angle. Yeah, Angel angle. Yeah. So it's just the same thing. It's the same deal. Listen, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say that he regrets his transition. Let's say, which, you know, it's fair to say that, I think. Let's say that he wants to be respectful of other people. It's kind of cucked, but whatever. He has his reasons. So let's just say for all intents and purposes, he regrets it. He doesn't want to be bald, whatever. I don't care how fucking much you regret it. All right? You do not use that to go around and tell other fucking people what they ought to do and not do with their bodies. Okay? It's not your prerogative. It's not your choice. You understand? It's just not. It's gross. It's a manipulation tactic. It's abuse. And nothing good will come of it. All right? I just hate this shit. You know? It's that meme. Yeah, there we go. I love this one. Evergreen. Okay? Only takes one bad apple to rot the rest. Yep. Evergreen. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. Okay? 99 point something % of trans people do not regret their transition. They are much happier and much better off. Okay? It has a higher satisfaction rate than fucking knee replacements, which is insane. Imagine a society in which more people are happy with changing their sex than they are with getting a new fucking knee. Okay? That's crazy. But no, let's listen to the detransitioner who is getting lots of love and attention from people who don't even see them as like people. You know, I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Remember to click that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. My question for you is, assuming you're not bald, would you go bald for a cookie? What if I offered you a cookie? Would you go bald for that? What if I offered you 2 cookies? Would you go bald for that? I don't know. It's a pretty tempting offer to me. I would go bald for 5 Oreos. I think that would be my top price. I would negotiate down to 4. Is what I would do. With milk. Whole milk, not fucking 2% shit, okay? What kind of cookie? You get to pick. That's the question that I have for you. Leave your answer in the comments below. Like I said, hit subscribe if you want to be stay updated when I upload. Join us in the Twitch chat one day, like these guys. There's nothing over there. Sorry, it's get confusing. And with all that being said, I will see you in the next video.